Hey, what's up you guys? Cameron Cornish here, your #1 real estate agent in St. George. And today we are actually down in Desert Canyons on the very southeast side of town on the Utah-Arizona border, right next to the airport. This is a growing community that is exploding right now. And today I get to highlight some of those reasons why. They have a ton of hiking and mountain biking trails, as well as the famous Sidecar Cafe. So come with me today. I'm gonna show you some homes, show you some places, and maybe even go grab some lunch over there. So let's do it together. This is Desert Canyons. All right, you guys, we'll start this journey off by driving out to Desert Canyons. And if you don't know where it's located, it's on the very southeast side of town, like I mentioned before, along Highway 7, which wraps around pretty much the east side of St. George. It goes all the way out to Sand Hollow. But just beautiful community surrounded by beautiful mountains as you look all around. Meditation Rock Trailhead. That is more of a biking trailhead. It's about a 5.5-mile loop that a lot of people take. Broken Mesa Park sits right in the middle of this community as well, and surrounded by these really cool mountains and rock boulders. Some really cool stuff out here, just awesome views of Pine Valley Mountain as well. It's got some snow on it this time of year, so you always got to kind of appreciate that. But first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys over to the S&S development real fast and just show you kind of what they got going on right now. Some really cool homes to look at, so let's go do some home tours real fast of S&S. So just on the other side of that park there, you come across this S&S community called Desert Cliffs, and there's quite a few homes available still right now, and more lots that they plan on building on. So, you know, even if you're not ready now, you might be ready a couple months down the road. I'm pretty sure they're still going to be building some homes out here, but S&S just has some really good models, and, you know, depending on your price range, it definitely could be something worth looking into here. A lot of these homes are anywhere between the low 600s to the low 700,000s. So if that's the price range that you're looking into, then definitely consider S&S. This home right here in particular is actually the same exact model that we actually have under contract currently, but just in a different neighborhood. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and 2,700 square feet. But within the entire community of Desert Cliffs, you're going to be looking at anywhere between the low 2,000 to the 2,800 square foot mark as far as the size of home goes. They're single level and 2-story homes, 3 to 4 bedroom homes. Some of them have a den, some of them have a full casita, and then you can also get a 3-car garage. Some of them have RVs like this one right here, and some of them don't. So definitely just something to consider. Definitely want to encourage you to look at S&S. They're a great builder. They're very reputable, and they got some good stuff going on right now in St. George, so definitely check it out. So hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed looking at some of those S&S homes in that neighborhood right there. And like I said, I'm a big fan of S&S. We are actually purchasing our own S&S home right now as we speak. So definitely good product, definitely a good builder, and I trust them enough to purchase one myself. So if that tells you anything, there it is. But anyways, you guys, as you can see, Desert Canyon is growing like crazy. There's definitely a lot going on down here, but one of the questions I usually get when people ask me, hey Cam, what do you think about this area? There are a couple of things that come to my mind, right? First and foremost, the drive out here, really, you know, it's not the best, okay? So when you get off of the 15 and you go down to Highway 7 right there, it's kind of just a long stretch of desert road where you got Arizona on one side, you got Utah on the other side, and you're driving for a couple miles before you actually hit Desert Canyon. So you're gonna hit River, then you're gonna hit Desert Canyons, and then you're gonna hit the airport exit. And then if you just keep taking that freeway, it wraps all the way around into Hurricane, into Sand Hollow. But the drive out here is typically not the best. But here is what's going on here, and this is what you have to look forward to if you do decide to call this place home, okay? So you have Desert Color, which is the very first exit on Highway 7 right there when you kind of get off of the 15. And Desert Color has a ton of stuff going on. We're probably only a 5-minute drive from Desert Color, and they are building all types of shopping and retail centers in there. There's gonna be a grocery store. I believe it's gonna be a Smith's grocery store right there. There's Domino's, there's Chipotle, there's all types of places to go get food and go eat if you wanna go do that as well. So that area definitely is growing like crazy, and you're not too far from Desert Color. You have Big Shots, the golfing area that they have out there. They are in talks of building a water park right next to Top Shot. I forget what it is. In Vegas, we call it Top Golf. But Big Shots, there it is, right. So right next to Big Shots, right next to the golf area, there's supposed to be some kind of water park that they're going to build right there as well. At least that's the rumor. That's what I've been told. So only time will tell if that is true right there. And then they're also building out in Desert Color like a resort style hotel, which is going to be really cool as well. So just all types of stuff, you guys. And with all that being said, what I see happening, the values of the homes in this area right here are going to skyrocket as they start to build more and more out here. Prices of homes are just going to keep going up because of that. That's just the way it works, right? Right here on the Desert Canyons freeway entrance, on the other side of the freeway, they're building a Maverick right there. So that is another little convenience store that you can have. There's just a lot of good stuff going on right here and a lot of growth happening in this area. So while there may not be a lot of stuff out here right now, I think the closest grocery store right here is, I think it's like a 17-minute drive from this area right here. So it's quite a distance, right? So if you can kind of grit and bear the fact that there's not a whole lot around here right now for the next 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years, you're going to be sitting good at the end of that, right? As this area continues to grow. So definitely keep that in mind as you're considering Desert Canyons as a place to live. A couple other points I want to make for you guys as well. If you have children, maybe the elementary school that's over here is Desert Canyons Elementary. It's got a 4.4 rating on schools.org, I believe it is. I'll leave the link below actually if you want to check that out for yourself. Read some of the reviews if those things are important for you and you have little ones at home. The high school out here is Desert Hills High School, but they actually just built a career technical high school, one exit down on River Road. Here, it's the first high school like that in the entire state of Utah. So if you have some children maybe that are in that high school age that really just want to hone in on a specific career, that would be an amazing high school for them to attend. And I think they can get a lot of value out of that as well. So those are some definitely pros that I see in this area right here. Like I said, there's a ton of construction going on. There's a ton of growth happening right here. And I think overall, it's just going to be an awesome thing for a lot of the values of the homes here in Desert Canyons as they continue to grow. So there you have that as well. Okay, next up, I just want to take you guys over to some Salisbury homes, and they are more in the $450,000 price range over there. I'm going to kind of show you guys the neighborhood real quick, do a quick home tour. That way you can see it for yourself. I'm pretty impressed by some of these Salisbury homes. And then connected to those Salisbury homes, there's some new trend homes. There we go, one of my favorite builders here in St. George. If you've seen any of my other videos in the past, I've done some home tours of some new trend homes. I just think they do some really awesome things. They do it right, and I rarely see any of their homes sit on the market longer than 30 days. They go quick. So I'm gonna just take you by the neighborhood over there, drive through it to show you what some of those homes look like as well. Let's do it. So there's actually a couple different Salisbury home neighborhoods within Desert Canyons. This is actually Desert Providence. It's more on the north end of the community. And these are detached townhomes. They're about 1,600 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. But here's another one. This is more on the south end of Desert Canyons right over here. And I'm going to give you a home tour of this in a second. But I just want to remind you guys, you know, here in Utah, if you're a first-time home buyer, they do have an incentive for first-time home buyers here in St. George. So as long as it's a new construction, new build, it's under $450,000, and you are a first-time home buyer, you can get up to $20,000 that they will give you. And you can use that money for interest rate buy down or take care of, you know, any kind of closing costs or even help out with the down payment if need be. But that's just a whole nother opportunity that you have here when you decide to buy in Southern Utah. So keep that in mind as well. But this actual townhome is actually not a new build. So that first-time home buyer would not work in this home, but they do have quite a few others just like this that are going up and are brand new construction, new builds. But this house in particular, it's 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,000 square feet. And this just kind of gives you guys an idea of what these Salisbury homes look like on the inside and really, you know, just their quality of product that they have here and Desert Canyons. One last shot that I want to give you guys actually is of the neighborhood. That way you kind of know what these homes look like. You know, Salisbury homes are very distinct. You know, usually they're going to have that wooden side panel or more of that copper side panel right there. So they're pretty easy to pick out. Obviously not a lot of space in between. They are townhomes and the backyards are a little small as well. So keep that in mind. But here we go. Here are some new trend homes right down the street here. This is all surrounding the elementary school over here. But these are new trend homes that are for sale. They're continually building right now. I just helped one of my good friends move into a home in the same exact neighborhood last December, and he just loves it over here. Most of the new trend homes listed in this neighborhood are anywhere between 700,000 to maybe even 900, maybe even up to $1 million, just depending on the lot size and the size of the home, things like that. But definitely go check out some of my past videos. I've done some home tours of new trend in the past. And if you're interested in it, reach out to me as fast as you can, because like I said, these homes do go fast. All right, you guys, there you have it. Desert Canyons right there. I'm glad I got to share all of those things with you and what we got going on down here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave a link in the description below of Macrae Heppler's brand new video. He's with Eagle Gate Title, and he just did an awesome video about what they got going on along that southern block, is what we call it, along Highway 7. Just what they're building, plans for new construction going up, certain restaurants that they're putting in, and then even talks of like movie theaters over in Desert Color and fun stuff like that. So just more stuff that you have to look forward to if you are considering Desert Canyons as a place to live. I'm gonna go down to Sidecar Cafe and go grab some lunch, but I want to show you guys this restaurant as well. Let's go check it out. All right, let's do this. Grab some food. Like I said, I am starving, so let's make it happen. This is Sidecar Cafe, literally right off of the Desert Canyons exit off of Highway 7 right there as you enter that neighborhood. And this is a really cool spot. Not only is it a restaurant, but it's also a coffee shop, as you can see right there. And then in the back left corner, they are working on a ice creamery, which is going to be a really kind of neat addition as well. They got a really awesome menu, by the way. I always go with the Diablo burger. I don't know, I'm a sucker for spicy food, and you know, I like bacon. I'm American, right? Not only that, their sweet potato fries are killer. I'll show you that in a minute. But Rick Salisbury is the owner of Sidecar Cafe. He's got like a motorcycle museum, and he has a couple of these other restaurants all throughout Utah. And this is the St. George version, but all types of cool bike and motorcycle memorabilia. Pretty neat stuff right there. There's that Diablo burger. I'm telling you, it's delicious. That bacon is like perfectly crispy. It doesn't get any better than that, and the fries are crispy as well. And don't mind me just stuffing my face right there. But hey, do me a favor, like and subscribe for more content like this. And do me a favor, shoot me a text if you are moving or even thinking about moving to Southern Utah here in St. George or surrounding areas. Let me know. All my contact information is in the description below. And let me know. That way I can start helping you. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.